Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask the Coach with strength coach Chad Coy. And today, Chad, we have a question from Bob, and Bob is in his mid-40s and does resistance training and actually lifts pretty heavy. So Bob's problem is that he's experiencing inflammation in both of his elbows, and he's wondering if you have any advice that you can give him.
Well, essentially, a lot of times the elbows, you get a lot going on there in the bicep and the tricep. So it just really depends on which side it is, but we'll treat both. So it could be on the bottom side, it could be on the top side, and we're going to treat both. So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to use some resistance bands. So you can use a tube or a band. For triceps, you're just going to do a nice slow press down. What we're looking for here is we're going to get a lot of blood into the joint. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of blood into the joint. So you know what? It might take you 3 or 4 sets. And we're just getting blood. It's not heavy, but we're just getting some blood in the joint. So that's for your triceps. For your biceps, we're just going to do a straight curl. So we're just going to curl these up, just nice and slow. Just, again, pumping blood into the joint. And the reason we want to pump a lot of blood in the joint is because we want to end up stretching the joint. We want to stretch those out because there's some tension in there. So we want to get that tension out. So for a tricep set, you're just going to reach back, grab a fixed object, and just stand up, and it's just going to stretch the tricep. Okay? Some people will try to do this. They can, but with your hand gripping something, you're going to get a much better stretch with your tricep. For your bicep, just turn your arm out, so thumb pressed against, and we're just going to turn into the weight, and that's just going to stretch the long head of our bicep here. Okay? Those are 2 good things. So we pump a lot of blood in it, then we stretch it. Okay, that's the first thing. Once you've done that, you can do that before your workout. Now, at the end of your workout, because then that's going to get some blood in those joints, so they're not going to hurt as much while you're training. So then what you do after the workout, go through the whole thing again. Okay, then we're going to ice it. Okay, so that's some things you can do while you're in the gym. Little preventative stuff. You can get an elbow sleeve, or if you've got knee issues, knee sleeves. All this does, you pull it up over your arm. It gets a little compression, okay? So it allows you to move, but keeps the joint warm. The biggest thing while you're working out is how do you stay warm in between sets? Okay, so it might be, let's say you're doing heavy stuff, so it might be 3 minutes between sets. We don't do anything, so we still got to keep the blood in there. It's not like you're getting an occlusion or anything, but it's keeping the joint nice and warm. And these things are pretty thick, so they give you some good support. So that's a good thing. When you're wearing these, now when you're done, you're going to do your warm-up. You can wear this while you're working out. Now when you're done, you want to ice. You got to put the ice on. So you can shove ice down inside it, in the bicep, or down the backside for the tricep, or both if you're having some issues. A few other things you can do will be get some arnica gel. You guys can run over to Sunspot. They did a great job. They got a lot of different products in there. This is Arnica Montana. It's a homeopathic remedy. And what you do is you put it on your sprains and strains, and it just helps them heal naturally much more quickly. Now, I've used a lot of anti-inflammatory cream type stuff. It doesn't stink. It doesn't cause any, have a stain or anything. But what it does do is it decreases the inflammation, which that's exactly what you want. You know what? You can apply this 3 to 4 times a day. And then we've got our old trusty friend, Mr. Ibuprofen. Probably one of the better over-the-counter, non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. A therapeutic dose, which is what your doctor would suggest for you for some inflammation, will be 800 milligrams 3 times a day. Now, if it's hard on your stomach, you can go a little bit less than that, but I would use these sparingly. Use enough to be able to get through your workout and to blunt the pain afterwards. So there's a few things that you can do for those inflammation-type problems. My suggestion is if you're training smart and doing your warm-ups, now here's the great thing, guys. If you're over 40, okay, I'm over 40. If you're over 40, what you have to do is you have to start paying attention to the little things. And the little things like, get your butt here for a proper warm-up. Okay, when you're 20 or 30, when you're like Jake's age over here, he's 20 years old, he'd come in the gym, he's warm, he ain't gonna pull anything, okay? But as we age, now he still needs to do this too, but as we age, it's even vitally more important to come in and do an active dynamic warm-up. Come in, do some type of movement, get your core temperature up, do some dynamic stretching, and then activate those weak or dormant muscles. Okay, if you need some help with that, that's what we're here for. We're glad to help you. You can go on our Facebook page. There's several, or our YouTube page, because there's several warm-ups actually on our YouTube page. And that's Greasy Club Fitness 24 on YouTube. So you can just look that up on YouTube. So if you have questions, please fire them into us because this has been kind of fun because this is a joint problem that I get a lot of. These sleeves, they're called Ray-Ban, probably the best thing you can buy. You can order them online at jackalsgym.com, or you can have us order them for you. It costs the same. We don't charge you any shipping extra. So if you want some, give us a holler, stop by the front desk. And hey, keep those questions rolling in because this is the fun part of my day. Thanks. Have a great day.